It's easy to trust God when life is good. The real test is when life gets difficult. And hard times are a guaranteed part of life. Jesus said so himself. When Job lost everything, he stayed true to God. His story teaches us some amazing things about when life reaches maximum difficulty. Job was a wealthy man who lost everything. Donkeys, gone. Oxen, gone. Sheep, gone. Camels, kids, health, gone, gone, gone. So he tore his robes, shaved his head, sat in ashes, and mourned his losses. Job had 3 friends, Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar. When they found out about Job, they decided to go and check up on their friend. As soon as they saw Job, they tore their robes and mourned for him. Then they sat there in the ashes with him for 7 days. Not one of them said a word, just there for the man, feeling his pain along with him. Day 8. Job tells his friends about how sad he feels, and that's when things start to go south. Because instead of letting Job describe his heartache, they started in with the advice. And the advice? Not good. Job's friends believed that God was all about retribution. That whenever something good happens to you, it's because you made God happy. And whenever something bad happens, it's because you made God mad. They said that God was punishing Job, and that he needed to figure out what it was and confess. But Job argued that God was just being cruel to him for no good reason. From the book's first 2 chapters, we know that Job and his friends were all wrong. Job didn't do anything to deserve the bad stuff that happened, and nothing bad that happened to Job was done by God. For 34 out of the book's 42 chapters, Job's friends argue with him about what God is like, and each one of them thinks they have all the answers. Then, look out, chapter 38. God shows up, and he's speaking out from a storm, so you know he's not happy. He says a lot of things, but the bottom line is, you all have no idea what you're talking about. You don't know anything about me. Your words have no wisdom. For Job and his friends, God remained shrouded in mystery. See, Job lived 2,000 years before Jesus, but on this side of the cross, his questions are all answered in Christ. Jesus said that to see him is to see God, and that to know him is to know God. And the book of Hebrews tells us that Jesus is the exact representation of God. In other words, if you want to know what God is like, just look at Jesus. We don't have to wonder about it anymore. The debate is over. The awesome love, incredible grace, and amazing kindness of Jesus show us exactly what God is like.